I'm Simon Harvey. I'm the Utilities Lead for EMEA and Asia Pac at Publicis Sapient, and I'm your host for today. And I'm delighted to welcome our special guest, Pete Davies from Uniper. Pete, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, good afternoon, evening, morning, everyone. Pete Davies. I like to introduce myself as a dad, husband, proud dyslexic and digital engineer. What that really means is I have the fortunate job of looking after our digital engineering business in Uniper and trying to help shape the world's energy transition. And I look forward to talking to you about our experience today.
You know, Pete, we've known each other for a while now. It would be good to hear how Uniper and Publicis Sapient first came to work together. And in particular, in the light of COVID, how's the partnership changed and evolved?
We started back maybe 2.5 years ago, potentially maybe even 3. It's been a long time, which is a sign of a partnership. And we started out with a simple workshop, really. I met with Adam Spalek and I said, look, I want to help transform our expertise, our knowledge around delivering the energy transition to help other companies do that. And we built some great tools up internally. So how do we make them usable for the rest of the world? So we had an initial workshop, which then shaped a direction. And from that, we built a classic work package, effectively a fixed price piece of work. But then the next piece of work about 2 years ago turned into a more performance-driven basis for our partnership. So we were sharing in the successes and driving what we were needing for clients. And then under COVID, the market situation has changed. We've had to adapt to that. And it's great to see what we've managed to shape as our new partnership is much more outcome driven. So, the constraints of the situation has shown we can be innovative in how we support each other in the partnership. So, I'm pretty excited about what we've managed to do there. And I don't think we'd have been able to do it if it was straight away. It's because we've spent 3 years building this.
I think it's, when you reflect on it, the health of the partnership, in particular going into COVID, has really helped to ensure that collaboration and that we can continue to drive forward, working remotely as we are. I know in the past we've talked about, this overused term at the moment, agile, but how has agile helped you in the development of the analytics platform?
Well, it's helped hugely because if I start out, what I described is almost a nebulous concept, this belief, this idea that we can take our knowledge and expertise to the market through a digital platform. But we've got so much and it's so broad, and a lot of things we do are cutting edge that the how of exactly you're going to do that isn't known yet. So for us to put together a classic time-based plan of we'll hit these points by these milestones, it just doesn't work. And honestly speaking, we've made a couple of products that haven't also worked out, so we've cut them back or stopped development. But you can only do that because of the agile method. And the partnership we've had with you guys in shaping that process has been hugely important. Everyone talks about agile and everyone can read all the books, but I can really tell you that there is experience in detail of actually doing this and running it day to day and what it takes. We're now running 7 development teams between 5 and 8 people in each team to coordinate that, scale that, allow releases every single week is no mean undertaking.
So can I thank you, Pete, and can I thank your teams and also Uniper for the continued collaboration, and we look forward to sharing in the future successes with you. So thank you for joining us today for this live episode of our real life series, and can I wish you a wonderful day and au revoir.